Hey there, good afternoon. I'm making a video today based on something I saw on Facebook recently. I'll tell you about the situation in a minute. Number one, apologize, I'm in the car. No, you're not going to get my undivided eye contact. I'm a single mom, got to go pick up my kid from karate, so there we are. But I think it's really important, and I want to make a video on this. So, I saw on Facebook on a mom's group, there's a Christian woman who is thinking about divorcing her husband because he looks at yoga poses and asks her if she can do them. He's interested in yoga. And she's treating this as though he's looking at hardcore porn. And there's several other Christian women on here like, he's looking at porn and he's adulterated with his eyes and you should divorce him. Now, I'm divorced myself, okay? So I understand that there are certain circumstances in which sometimes it happens. And my divorce was, I don't want to say blessed, but approved by my pastor, okay? He's like, yeah, this is grounds. Um, Looking at yoga poses, I'm sorry, love, but no, that's not porn. And I really, really, really hate to break it to you, but men are visual creatures and sometimes don't always make the best choices. And sometimes look at things that maybe they shouldn't be, um, because they're not really fully thinking of the consequences of their actions. But I mean, if you're like, hey, I'm dating this guy, I really don't like this trait. Sure, you don't have to stay with them. But when you're married, you made a vow to be with this person for better or for worse. Like, I mean, when I think of worse, I'm thinking like, he's got cancer, you're going through some trials and tribulations, right? Looking at pictures of yoga, sorry, honey, not it. And if there's ladies or gentlemen or whomever out there that you want to call yourself a Christian and you took a solemn vow under God to be married and you're not willing to ride out a challenge and go to counseling and work on this relationship, I'm sorry, but you're in the wrong here. You are 100% in the wrong. And I mean, it sounds to me in a situation like this that you've fallen out of lust with this person. You've fallen into a complacent routine. It's not exciting anymore. And you want an excuse to bail out because it's not fun anymore. A long term relationship is not fun, it's not exciting. After a while, a large part of your relationship is talking about childcare, who's doing the dishes, who's picking so and so up from school. It's not passionate and romantic like it was in the beginning. Okay? What if you're going through marital problems? The answer is counseling. The answer is always counseling, okay? And maybe I'm partial as a counselor, okay? But you like each party needs counseling, and then you guys need counseling as a couple, okay? If you're going through something with your spouse and you want to work on it and not just bail on your marriage. Now, if there's situations, I 100%, there have been many, many situations in the past, especially in the past generations, where women were abused financially, they were abused physically, verbally. If you're in a situation where you're in danger, 100% get out of that situation. But if your partner is annoying, welcome to marriage, honey. Like, your family members, you don't even have to be married to them. Your family members are going to annoy you. Why? Your kids are going to annoy you. Why? Because that's what happens in a family. If you brought your dog to the pound because it liked eating garbage, people would think, oh my God, you're a terrible person. To throw your whole spouse away because you don't like some petty trait that they're doing, I'm sorry, I don't know where you're coming from. That's dumb to me. No offense, but that's dumb. And maybe you got married when you really didn't like the person. Maybe you got married for the wrong intents. But if you genuinely love a person, challenges don't matter at all. Sorry, but like those challenges, if you genuinely love that person, you're going to be like, how can we work through this? How can we get past this? You know, and if you want to talk within the realm of Christianity, you're going to be like, how do we pray on this? Let's see our pastor. Let's get counseling. Let's, find a solution to this. Let's sit down and talk about it. You don't throw your whole spouse away. I've known another woman in the church that tried to claim that God led her to divorce her husband who she didn't like so she could be with someone else. God didn't lead that. God is never going to tell you to leave your spouse because it's lost its spark. No, I'm sorry, honey, you're wrong. No. You need to take accountability, okay? When you're upset about pictures of other women, non-sexual pictures of other women, or you're jealous, you've got insecurity issues, okay? That's like saying, oh, well, he's not allowed to use social media or he's not allowed to use the internet because I don't want him. And I understand. I posted recently, there's a lot of nasty ladies out there, catfishing and just being gross. When, some people are just gross hoes, Not saying that doesn't exist, not saying cheaters don't exist, but if you're going through something in your relationship, try to work on it. If your dishwasher breaks, you don't throw away the whole house. You get a new dishwasher. And I think it's particularly disappointing to see this within the church, who's, supposed to uphold the sanctity of marriage and supposed to be called to be better and to do better. That ain't it. Go to counseling, get some help for your relationship, talk it out, help him deal with whatever sexual addiction, help you deal with your insecurity. But divorce over being interested in yoga, he's probably trying to flirt with you and you're just not getting it. So anyway, even if this situation doesn't apply to you, if you're going through something with your spouse, go to counseling before you throw your whole family away, because that doesn't make sense. All right. Hope y'all have a good day.